On some 3-6 shit cause the law. Act like bitch, who the fuck raising? Then go to the apartments and I give me that razor, dog.
Dang, seeing Young Dolph back there and then him pulling on his chain, rolling his eyes back. I really, man, the world lost a good artist. Hey, what's up you guys? Me Tristan. Welcome back to another daily reaction video. You guys, I'm so excited for today's reaction because I'm going to be reacting to PaperRoute Woo, Young Dolph, Get Him Off, the official video. I really love Young Dolph, so all of this ink that I have on me was actually done by a tattoo artist. His Instagram handle is Bash Nasty, I believe, and he just had a little girl, him and his wife, his whole family. They're really nice people. He used to do sessions on me. I've only met Bash. I'm sure the rest of his family is really nice. But when he would do sessions on me, they would take 14 hours. Sometimes he would start at 12. And there was one session that went till 6 a.m. the next day. And all he would play during the sessions was good music. So that included Young Dolph, like Nipsey Hussle, a lot of American and just LA rap, which I really loved. If I was gonna keep going back to him, I definitely wanted like some portraits of some of the artists that I really liked. A little bit about Young Dolph for those of you guys that don't know. He has unfortunately passed, and right now his estate is in the hands of Mia Jaye. So this article from People magazine to summarize for you all: Young Dolph's partner Mia Jaye thanks followers for prayers after his unaliving. God give me strength. And I think it's always really nice when the former partners of these musicians are in charge of their estates, because I feel like that's who they would want it to go to as opposed to some record companies. So if you guys are still playing Young Dolph's music like I am, like I'm sure my tattoo artist is, it is all going to, or not all of it, but it is helping with Mia Jaye. So you guys could go show her some support if you loved Young Dolph's music. So again, Mia Jaye was Dolph's partner and mother of his 2 children, who is now in charge of all of his business assets. The rapper, whose real name was Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. I always like hearing their real names. I think it's just interesting. Was unalived in November 2021. Get Him Off is a new track featuring the late rapper that was released as part of PaperRoute Woo's 2025 album Slime Dunkin. I think that's a really cool album name. Young Dolph founded his own record label, PaperRoute Empire, PRE, which released the album. He owned all of his master recordings. That's sick, because even us growing up in Gen Z have seen how much of a struggle it is for people like Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, just to get their masters back, or to even have control of their masters. And so what this means is that all music related earnings go directly to his family. The reason why earlier I said some of it goes to her is because, one, I wasn't sure if they had employees. For collaborations like this, I'm pretty sure half of it or a portion of it has to go to the other musicians. But that's really nice to know that almost all of the talent and work that Young Dolph went behind still goes to his beautiful partner and mother of his children. So if you guys want to support his music still, I definitely listen to rappers that have passed but had really good messages and just music. So Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, things like that. Some cool facts about PaperRoute Woo and Young Dolph's Get Him Off: included significance as a posthumous release for Dolph, its place on Woo's debut album, and the emotional way the video honors the late rapper. So I can't wait to see that. The song was recorded shortly before Young Dolph was unalived in 2021. As I've said, the late rapper's verse features a classic flex: I could have bought another Lambo, but I bought a chain. I mean, that's cool. I got my Jason Voorhees chain on today. After his passing, his label PRE, PaperRoute Empire, continued to release his unreleased music, which is a welcome gift to his fans. And I would definitely agree. And not only that, his fans are basically still helping his legacy that he left behind. So Mia Jaye and her beautiful children. Music video honors Young Dolph. So as I've said, it was released in late 2025 and it's going to be an homage. In the video, there's a mural of Young Dolph, which is prominently featured, and archival footage of the late rapper is included to show him looking on all his proteges. I think that's really, really nice. The song and video serve as a torch passing moment from Dolph to his hand-picked mentee. I think that's going to be super sick to see. There's a track from the debut album, so Get 'Em Off is featured on PaperRoute Woo's debut album, as I've said, Slime Dunkin, released in September 2025. If you guys want me to react to some more stuff from the album, just let me know. The album's a hard, charging, and reflective record that explores the rapper's rise from South Memphis. The track was produced by BandPlay, who's also a member of PaperRoute Empire. The product of a strong mentor-mentee bond, Young Dolph found PaperRoute Empire in 2010 and signed artists that showed the same hunger and determination he had, and I think that's super important to have when you're an artist. He had handpicked artists like PaperRoute Woo. PaperRoute Woo had worked with Young Dolph before on tracks like Nothing to Me and Ricky. The release of Get 'Em Off and PaperRoute Woo's album fulfills Young Dolph's independent vision, building a lasting legacy for labels and its artists. So I think that's a really good ambition and dream. Will Young Dolph's legacy fulfill that dream? I guess we'll see. Before we start this reaction, as always, make sure you guys join my 100% free VIP email list. It's in the description down below. All you guys got to do is type your email in the list in there, and then I'll be able to notify you guys about 1 to 2 times a week when I add a new shirt or fashion item in my shop. It ends up being really worth it for you guys, because a lot of times my best-selling products do end up being sold out by the time the general public sees them on my TristanHuntCA.com website, on my YouTube channel, or on my Instagram store. So the best way you guys can avoid that issue is by buying items that you like and joining that email list in the description down below. And with that, let's start finally reacting to PaperRoute Woo's Young Dolph, Get 'Em Off, the official video.
I woke up and looked in the mirror.
Let the band play.
In competition, Dolph, you that nigga. This shit crazy, dog.
I love the start of this already and how they animated that mural, that painted one on the side. I believe it was a brick wall. And I love those murals. I remember there was one, even though Nipsey Hussle is like Southern California, when I lived on the East Coast, there was one in Washington, D.C. And I thought it was like the most beautiful mural ever. So that was really cool.
My Peru blood nigga, drunk or ate a walk every 4-5 months, cop another. All I know is break the law. Bitches, who the fuck raising y'all?
I like the dog with the shoe in his mouth. And I liked how Young Dolph's gold chain had PRE for PaperRoute Empire on it.
Got 60 of them in the bus, they killed them all. My little nigga have to leave and go to the mall. Nigga before snowfall, moving bags, no.
PaperRoute. I like that. That's a really cool concept. My grandpa Buzz Wesson used to be the paper boy. My 3rd comic book issue is on a milkman or a milk boy.
Low dog, going crazy, strapped like old house like Kane. I could have the limbo, but I bought a chain. The city made it rain. The sinners with theirs, them niggas.
I love this, especially the community grocery on there. I didn't catch that till now. And the dolphins are super pretty. Whoever did this artwork back there, like, you are so talented. I don't know if it was a team or a single artist, but it's my favorite part of this video is that mural.
Drinking, walking, she drinking, shining, hustling, but never complain. It all the way up, it didn't change. In competition with my nigga, be like that shit crazy, dog.
I like seeing the mailman because I'm tight with my mailman for all the packages that have to go out every day.
I walk my eyelids, get lazy, dog. I must cop another Mercedes.
He's really like a handsome rapper too. I feel like there's handsome rappers. Like, I would put Young Dolph in there, but for sure Nipsey Hussle and Tupac. No, Kanye West is going to be a no. I'm very, very sorry. Never even Googled that man in that way, so I would not put him with the handsome rappers, but I really like how all these guys look.
Oh, cause all I know is break the law. Who the fuck raising y'all? Man, y'all talking, act like bitches. 60 of them in the bus, pass me the apartments and I kill them off. Yeah, soon that.
Oh, that's cute. I loved hanging out at gas stations with my homies growing up here in Southern California or even just on the East Coast.
Good niggas already know what's up. Sippy Trish out a double cup. You gon' nigga hell nah, I ain't gon' fuck it up. Yeah, this where I'm most comfortable with the plug. Every time my nigga double up. Oh nigga, you gon' sucker up. Try to fuck it up. Feel the safest in the trap, nigga. The rich fuck eat lunch. Fuck 12 while they comfort.
Oh, I like seeing Young Dolph back there on the projection onto the wall. That's really cool. I like that.
Independent, no major, can't forward us. Right blood from Inglewood back to Memphis, huh? Tryna see a nigga holler now, give me some. Niggas ain't no niggas gon' give you nothing.
That was a really nice wood finish on that piece.
Yeah, baby, sister. Myself in this shit crazy, dog. Blood nigga be like that shit crazy. Get a walk, my eyelids get lazy. Must cop another Mercedes, dog.
I really hope, I'm gonna for sure probably keep an eye on PaperRoute Woo's stuff, but I hope that Young Dolph makes or is released on some more new music, because I would love to cover him some more.
On some 3-6 shit, cause I like bitches. Who the fuck raising y'all? Got 60 of them in the Bronx, build apartments and I kill them all.
Dang, seeing Young Dolph back there and then him pulling on his chain, rolling his eyes back. I really, man, the world lost a good artist. I like how it's PaperRoute Empire, because PaperRoute, it's almost like the lowest, I feel like, in the empire of newspapers and media, like the most menial job you could have. But when you think about it, that route is essential in building the entire empire of that business. So I just think that name is really cool. And then obviously the connections to routes that you have to run if you're in this type of line of work. So I hope you guys liked that music video. I love Young Dolph and I loved being introduced to PaperRoute Woo. I thought this was a great video. Make sure you guys keep supporting Young Dolph. Keep supporting Mia Jaye. Sign up for my VIP email list in the description down below. Make sure you guys keep sending me more stuff you want to react to. Also, while you're stopping by my online shop, pick out some clothes and comics, and I'll see you guys in my next one.